Hello and welcome to my preview of the Wolves against Reading match, which is happening on Saturday. I'm currently recording this on Wednesday night because of factors, so hopefully nothing much has changed between Wednesday night and Saturday morning before the game. So Wolves head into this weekend's game on the back of a terrible run of form. We've lost 5 games in a row in all competitions, 4 in the league. We've lost every game in February and we've only scored 2 goals in the process. However, now we come into March, we've got a couple of games in hand over other teams and the games are coming thick and fast, so hopefully we can start picking up points more regularly and get away from this relegation battle that we're currently in. In terms of the fixture now against Reading, historically we've been quite evenly matched. Both teams have won 14 times and there's been 7 draws between the two. The last 2 games at the Madejski Stadium have finished in draws. Our most notable win at the Madejski Stadium came in 2003 in the second leg of the playoff semi-final with Alex Ray scoring the winning goal, which put us through to our only playoff final to date. Now, I was doing a little bit of research in preparation for this preview, and during my research I found that on the website whoscored.com it gives a list of the top 10 performing players in the league. Now, I was shocked to see that Danny Bart appeared on this list, and it gives, similar to like Football Manager, it gives the players scores out of 10. Danny Bart is averaging at 7.42 per game. So if you consider, like we used to call Kevin Foley Mr. 7 out of 10, well, Danny Bart apparently is Mr. 7.5 out of 10. It says that he's making 5.8 aerial challenges a game. He's making 13.6 clearances every game. So why then is he being harangued and harassed by a large number of Wolves fans? I know it's died down a bit recently, but this season has been his worst season in a Wolves shirt. I think it's down to his lack of ability to be a captain. He's now as old as Christophe Berra was when we got promoted from the Championship in 2009 at 26. He's coming into his prime now. He's playing alongside Courtney Hawes, Dominic Iorfa, Harry Burgoyne behind him, some really young players in that back 5, and he needs to step up as a captain and as a leader and as the senior centre-back. He's now got Courtney Hawes breathing down his neck after a good performance against Chelsea, although for some unknown disciplinary reason he was dropped last weekend. He's also got Mike Williamson now on his case, so that's something else that Danny Bart needs to be wary of, because otherwise he's going to start losing his place in the team. So he needs to step up a little bit. Our weakness has obviously been in attack. On paper we've got a very, very strong attacking unit. We've got Dicko, who's a natural finisher. We've got the pace and the power of Bodvarsson, the skill of Costa and Cavallero. That should be a formidable attacking unit and the one that should strike fear into others. But we don't create enough chances, which I don't think is their fault in particular. But when you've got a midfield, particularly against Birmingham, didn't create enough chances, didn't get the ball out wide quickly enough, didn't get the ball forward effectively enough, I think has really made those attacking players look substandard, where I don't think they are actually that bad. Helder Costa's form has dropped massively since he signed a permanent contract. It's also coincided with Cavallero being out injured, so whether that has affected him having to link up with Weimann and Dicko rather than Cavallero, who maybe he feels closer to because of the Portuguese link. Despite having beaten Reading quite easily in our first home game of the season under Walter Zenga, 2-0, our fortunes this season have varied wildly. They have gone on to be quite a strong team and they currently sit 5th in the table. They pass the ball really well, they keep the ball really well. They've got an average possession retention of 58%, which is really high considering ours is less than 50%. So we could expect to be on the back foot a lot. In terms of attacking threat, they have a similar sort of attacking threat to us. They don't score many goals, but what they do is they keep hold of leads better. Saying that, they've lost the last 2 games, and the last game that they played they lost 3-0 to Brighton. They've played a similar sort of formation to us as well throughout the season. They've played a 4-2-3-1 formation, but much narrower than we do. They've had Gunter and Tyler Blackett getting down the wings and played 4-3-3 in their last game against Brighton and got beaten soundly 3-0. So we probably won't see that formation. In terms of our formation though, I hope that we go for 2 up front. When Dicko came on at half time against Birmingham, we looked far more direct, far more threatening. But saying that, we're playing away from home against a team who are sitting 5th in the table, quite defensively minded. I wouldn't be surprised to see Paul Lambert sticking with the way we've been playing for the other part of this season. But I would like to see us attacking a bit more, and it's up to those 3 midfield players to set up how we're going to play. If it's Saville, Price and Edwards, and they don't get the ball out to Costa, to Weimann in the wide areas quickly, then we're not going to be able to win anything. Against Birmingham, the only route out of our third of the pitch was just a long ball up to Bodvarsson, who couldn't win it. Partly his fault. I don't think he challenged enough. I don't think he was physical enough, but he can't be blamed because it was just all long ball, long ball, long ball. And when you have got the midfield pushing up to support him, it becomes very, very difficult for him. In terms of a prediction for this game, I think the best that we can hope for is a draw, but I can't see us scoring at the moment. I really can't. We're really struggling to get the ball forward. If we play 2 up front and if we get on the front foot in the midfield, I think we've got a chance. We've just got to stop the rot. I'm really hoping for a draw. But the way this season has got it, we could easily win. Thank you for taking the time to watch this preview video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. If you want to see more of these, then you can watch other Wolves related videos here, and you can subscribe for more there.